So Northeast Ohioans have been hearing so much every day about the safety and, of course, the upcoming solar eclipse.
One way to safely view the phenomenon is through a pinhole camera. Nick Anderson from the Cleveland Museum of Natural History can explain and also show us how to make one, because this is a great way for kids to get involved. It's crafty. They can, give them something to do while they're waiting for the eclipse to come through.
Yeah, and I think the beauty of an event like this is you don't really need any fancy equipment to observe the partial stages of the eclipse. So what I have here is, as simple as it gets. This is a pinhole projector where really all you need, items you probably have at home, 2 thick sheets of cardstock or cardboard, one of them white or lightly colored, and all you really have to do is poke a hole in one, and that little pinhole act, sort of like a mini camera lens, focusing that light, and then with your back to the sun, you let the light pass through that pinhole and then end up onto this projection surface, and you'll get this safe little mini projected image of the sun.
So you'll see the circle of the sun pretty much, and then you'll see as the moon comes over, you'll be able to see across the paper then.
Yeah, and that's where it really gets dramatic, is when it gets a little bit darker out there, and then the sun is now reduced to this tiny little sliver of light, and you will actually see mini crescents, and you can go all out and poke multiple holes in there, write your name, and you'll see it written out all in little crescents.
But you have to have your back toward the sun.
Exactly, yeah. You never want to look directly at the sun's surface with just your naked eye. That light, so intense, can cause some serious damage. It's only during totality, those nearly 4 minutes of twilight, that you can look safely up there at the sun and moon with just your eyes. That's when that the corona is visible, and it's only about as bright as the full moon.
And you'll be able to see the stars and I mean, you'll be the night sky pretty much, right?
Yeah, it's like a deep twilight in the middle of the afternoon. The bright stars and planets come out. You get 360 degrees of sunset near the horizon. It's mind-blowing.
It's going to be, it is mind-blowing. And then we've got some information up here for you, but there on the bottom, do not look at the sun through that little pinhole. So that's very important. Make sure we all know that.
Yeah, because you're almost like focusing it if you try to go through the pinhole that way.
Yeah, you never want to be looking directly at the sun with just your eyes, so we have, multiple ways here to view the sun directly.
Love these glasses.
That's great for a good photo op there. So that's a dark enough type of welder's glass that allow you to safely view the sun. Yeah. And then you got our stylish Eclipse shades here. They aren't sunglasses; they're made of special materials to block out most of the sun.
That is. I mean, literally, I can barely see a light.
Just the lights,
that's coming through right now. But it's important, because as you'll be able to enjoy it, and if you want to occasionally look up at the partial and doing other things, you can
Nick, are you guys selling these for right now?
So for a lot of our big events happening leading up to the eclipse, and then our huge watch party that the museum and University Circle are hosting, we're going to be handing out a huge number of these glasses. And then the museum store also has a few for sale.
And you guys have a few things leading up to the big day as well.
Oh yeah, it's going to be a busy weekend.
It's already busy for you guys, we know.
Yeah, we've been swamped, but this is really, really exciting.
It is.
We're really fortunate to be able to see this right here in Cleveland. We have 2 huge family days on the Saturday and Sunday before the eclipse. So lots of kid-friendly crafts and activities. Might even make something sort of like this.
Oh, fun.
And then we have, for the 21 and up kids, we have a Think and Drink with the Extinct event happening the Thursday before the eclipse. And then the big bash there on Wade Oval.
Cool. Would that be inside the museum then, the Think and Drink?
Yeah, the Think and Drink and the Family Days will both be held inside the museum, and then we're encouraging everybody to enjoy the eclipse out on Wade Oval on April 8th.
All right, sounds good. People need to register for anything that's taking place in the museum.
Yeah, and they can find any information, online to register for like Think and Drink, and the Family Days will just be kind of your regular general admission, and then Total on the Oval, totally free, open to the public.
You guys are amazing. We've learned so much from your museum and all of the great astronomers. You guys are just doing a great job in educating all of us and helping us learn more about how awesome this is going to be.
Oh, I appreciate the
spectacle.
opportunity.
Yeah, you guys are great. We're using their amazing brains.
Yes. Yeah, I don't think people realize just how impactful this will be, just as from once in a lifetime opportunity for a lot of people, to have it come over your house, basically.
I've only seen one total eclipse of the sun. There's nothing like it. I mean, it's tough to describe. It's beautiful. It's strange. It's an unforgettable experience.
You're awesome. Well, thank you for showing us how to do this.
Yeah,
you're very welcome.
Super cool and easy. You just use tape and
then left you some paper clips if you want to do the honors and poke your own pinhole.
Oh, let's do it. Okay, so we just poke one little hole and maybe in the center.
Yeah.
Nick, thank you.
Oh, you're very
Appreciate it.
There it is.
Souvenir courtesy of the Cleveland Museum of Natural History.
And there's the pinhole. There it is. Cool. All right. Thanks, Nick.
All right, cool.
All right, we're going to check in with Dave.